What do you mean action? Don't be telling me no action. I don't act for nobody, gang. Listen, welcome to Rap That Shit, where we expose the industry and its tricks. I swear to God, wobble. And listen, when I say the industry, I want y'all to know we talking about the Jews. And I'm just going to put it out there because a lot of people be scared to talk about the Jews. You see what happened when Kanye West talked about the Jews, he lost his shoes. I swear to God, wobble. When you talk about the Jews, they do stuff to you, right? Y'all remember that boy from New York that was talking about the Jews and then went to jail and they made him yell? Listen, I swear to mama, you do not want to talk about the Jews because Jews don't play no games, right? But what you don't understand is we the real Jews. When I'm talking about that, I talk about the melanated people. They are the real Jews, but they kind of like forgot, right? And since everybody forgetting, I got to remind everybody what really be going on because like Glorrilla looked like a gorilla. I say, mama, Glorrilla. Listen. I know Thug first say, look. You ugly, but
here are some things that you might want to consider when it comes to dollar cost averaging so you can use it to grow your.
That's the best thing he ever said because Thug didn't cap, right? I mean, Thug known for going and talking a whole lot of nonsense, but I can't really say that was bad. But we got to break down what Glorrilla or Glorilla, whatever, Glorilla, I don't know, whichever one it is, what she really trying to say, right? What she trying to say is that Thug look like Sexy Red, right? Listen, I'm gonna say this, man. Everybody wanna say Thug look like Sexy Red. Y'all must be saying Sexy Red look like a man, right? So y'all acting like that's like a compliment. It's not a compliment. It's kind of like a diss. Because which one of them look like a girl, which one look like a man, right? Listen, I know Sexy Red not from Memphis, right? And like she looked different, right? Everybody knows she looked different. I know Thug looked different, but they don't look the same different, right? I mean, kind of like the same different, but damn. Sexy Red do look like Thug. Oh shit. Listen, Glorilla, I gotta say that was some that's some messed up stuff. You should have said that, right? Because we don't agree with that. Even if I agree with it, I don't agree with it because I'm from St. Louis. Swear to God, Mom, I'm from St. Louis. I'm from Backdoor City, right? And in Backdoor City, we backdoor everybody, right? Like Thug was trying to do you, right? Because like, what people don't understand is Thug made some excuses. He said, yo, I was in jail on 23 and 1, so I had to say what I had to say because I thought I wasn't never coming home. Cap. Listen, I told your mama, jail do not show who you used to be or who you want to be. Jail show who you are, right? So when you went to jail and you was snitching, and a lot of people say you're not snitching, but let me say this. Anytime you talk to the police, you is tattletale. You was a tattletale when you talk to the police, right? But you didn't say no lie when you talked about Glorilla. And I'm not saying Glorilla, I'm saying Glorilla because she looked like a gorilla, right? The only thing changed was the teeth, and then she bought that booty and think nobody don't know. Yeah, we know that's a BBL, we can tell. Stop playing on me. No, that would mess me up about these girls, right? They know they skinny, and then they get a BBL, and then want to act like it's not a BBL. Come on, gang. I can see it through my third eye. Yeah, I can see it through my other two, too. Listen, you are still ugly, Glorilla. I gotta let you know that, right? You still ugly, right? You still got the same teeth, even though the ones you got covered up, right? You still got a mouth that look like a horse. Yeah, you still got a horse mouth, right? That's all I'm on. But listen, I just gotta break this all the way down so people can understand. She said some stuff in the lines. I told you about the Sexy Red line, and then she just kept on talking about how Thug look, right? But can't nobody talk about how Thug look. She said he in a dress, right? But he in a dress. Who not in a dress in Atlanta? Right? Everybody in Atlanta is in a dress. It's a thing to wear a dress or the kilt, whatever they want to call it, right? It's the thing to do that. But I just think that be the industry tricks. Let me tell y'all this, because this Rap That Shit where we expose the industry and its tricks. I swear to God, mama. Listen, so y'all know about the jail tapes, right? They just made a law in Georgia saying that nobody can request Thug jail tapes anymore, right? And that's kind of odd, right? Like all of them come out and then say, can nobody request it no more? That's kind of weird. But let me tell you how the industry work, right? So the person that was requesting all that and putting that out was Thug Label. That's who was doing it, because they knew he had some projects that they wouldn't try to put no marketing behind, and they understood about the tricks, right? So I got to expose them, right? So y'all notice how he did the tapes, and then right after the tapes, the song come out. After the song come out, then the interview come out, and it's all talking about the same stuff. That let y'all know that it was already done before. See, I don't even be paying attention. It was already done. And I know that Glorilla song was already done because Sexy Red posted that day. She said, Glorilla, leave Thug alone, please. Right? So this all the industry, right? And they make y'all think that, you know, that y'all getting some new stuff, but y'all really get some old washed down stuff that they kind of like made up. right? Because they already playing God, so you know they really playing everything, right? That's what I'm mama. But a lot of people don't really know what really be going on, so we gotta break it all the way down, right? So Glorrilla made the song, right? The song was already recorded before the tape dropped, right? Before them tapes dropped that y'all heard, they had the songs already recorded. They had the podcast already done, right? Everything was done. And then all the people that y'all see acting crazy and on the internet acting like thug, them are paid actors, right? A lot of people don't know this, right? Them are paid actors. Them Instagram and Twitter and TikTok influencers without the influencer tag. See, that's what the industry do, right? They get people that's normal people, right? Regular people that you believe is regular people, right? They get them people, right? And then when they get them people, they tell them people to do things that y'all gonna think is real, but the whole time it's fake. And let me tell you something. My watch not fake. I don't know why the things just keep on coming off. Y'all don't be laughing at my watch because the thing come off. I know y'all gonna probably laugh. Oh, there's a fake watch. Well, everybody watch fake then. If mine fake, everybody fake. We don't know what we buying. We think we buying diamonds the whole time. We could be buying moissanite. Or we listen, because I don't know one thing about moissanite. I know this. When they tell us about it, that don't mean they stop doing it. That means they just told us the game because somebody found out. Only time they tell you something when people find out. But no, my watch messed up because my pen right here. It was a gift actually from Fox. And Fox gave me this gift, but the only reason he gave it to me because he didn't fix the pen. But the only reason I would because it was looking good. So y'all don't talk about my watch, man. Back to Glorrilla. Right? And Thug or Wise Tail, whatever y'all want to call it, right? But I'm just gonna break it all the way down, right? So then we get two things, right? We get Glorrilla making a song, but y'all don't know it's all pre-recorded, it's all pre-rehearsed. That everything that y'all see is already been done before. Y'all just now seeing it. So like the iPhone 13. When you get the iPhone 13, the 15 and 16 already made. That's what I got on mama. See, I don't know how the industry works, right? And there's a lot of things that people don't know. People don't understand that they've been playing with everything. If they could play God, they could play anybody, right? Because right now, y'all, everybody going to church, they think they worshiping God, but they really worshiping the devil. A lot of people don't know. And they watch it fall off a deal. Stop playing with me. Listen, I got to do something about this. I don't know why I keep on fucking falling off. Gonna be like I got on some fake shit. Fox, why would you give me this? Now, listen, and if y'all troll me, I swear I'm not gonna make no more videos. So if I see one comment related to the watch, I'm not making no more videos because y'all not running around and commenting on everybody else's stuff that got the same type of watch on. So don't be trying to judge me, right? Listen, but I'm gonna keep it real, right? That is pre-recorded. All the information has already been done before, and they doing it just to run up his numbers, right? You see the album coming out, but the only thing I don't understand is one thing. Why Baby ain't talking to him? Come on, Baby. You act like you not no snitch, you not from Atlanta. Everybody from Atlanta snitch. Talk to Thug. Baby, when a grown man cry, talk to you, you know you got that good wham. That's why they call you Wham, because you whamming up at Thug. Stop playing on me. I know you whamming up at Thug. Why they call you Wham then? Listen, I don't know why they call you Wham. Unless you whamming up and shit. Oh, shit. I don't know. But listen, Thug say talk to him. And listen, you should talk to Thug, because what you got against Thug? Listen, let me tell you this, baby. You're not part of the streets, right? I know you think you're part of the streets, but the moment you signed $1 million deals and you moved away from the streets, you're no longer part of the streets because you're no longer part of the struggle, right? So Thug, your brother. Y'all can hang together. Y'all can do anything y'all trying to do together because y'all the same. So why are you not talking to Thug? You see he crying. You see he missed that loving, right? So if Thug missed your loving, you got to go back. But I see you like treat your girls bad. You like treat your girls bad, baby, right? I guess you're trying to turn to the bottom because I see that leg tattoo. Yeah, Thug might not understand when you came on jail, now you the bottom. You don't want to be the top no more. You don't want to wham it. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm going to say he got a name like Wham, though, y'all. Put in the comments if y'all think that was the name for it, because with a name like Wham, you got to be whamming something, right? So I don't know what he whamming, right? But I know what I'm not jamming, right? I'm not jamming nothing that come from Thug. That's what I'm on, because, like, everything that he say got something to do with a snitch. That's how you kind of, like, know you a snitch. You know you a snitch when a snitch call you a snitch. Right? Because Woody called him a snitch. So he got to be a snitch. And if he's not a snitch, then he got to be a snitch. Because ain't no way you can not be a snitch if a snitch call you a snitch. That's kind of like real. Just like when Glorrilla called him ugly, they both ugly, so it got to be real. Look at them. Ain't they both ugly? Yeah, look at Glorrilla, look at Thug. They both ugly. So when a snitch say something or somebody, like, if I see it in you, I got to see it in me first. That a lot of people don't know. So for her to call Thug ugly, then they both got to be ugly. For Thug to call somebody a snitch, then whoever call a snitch, he got to be a snitch too. Because the only way you know a snitch, if you is a snitch. I swear to God, mama. But a lot of people don't know the industry and its tricks. That's why this rap that shit and we expose all of that, right? We gotta just keep on exposing what's really going on in the industry, right? Because a lot of people don't know. It's been going on for a long time, even though they changed the frequency of the music, right? And that's the reason why the music is controlling everybody. Everybody watching this, I guarantee you everybody watching this, y'all seen Clone Tyrone, right? And in the movie Clone Tyrone, the one thing that stood out to me was when they played with the music, right? When they played with the music, people chilled out when they played like high vibrational soft music. Then when they played rough music, 808s, they got to fighting and hitting each other, right? And it's crazy because that's what really happened. And a lot of people even know they hypnotized. Everybody think that they like the music or they like this or they like that. But I swear to God, my mama, the whole world is hypnotized. How's my mama? And listen, everybody hypnotized. Everybody is under hypnism. How you say the word hypnism? Hypnism. They everybody under hypnism. They think they controlling themselves, but they not. Right? So that's why Thug think he not a snitch, because Thug like, how I'm a snitch? Well, ain't nobody go to jail. Somebody went to jail, gang. Right? Somebody got 72 years or 75 years on that case. Right? How did he get all that time and everybody else that supposed to have been big on the case walk away? Right? And then he mad at Gunna. Right? But listen, Thug been taking up too much time in the media because they are paying for all them ads. Right? So Thug ain't as big as y'all think. He already told y'all he paid for Gunna stuff. Right? He already told y'all everything, the industry and its tricks, right? So he doing the same thing, and they trying to clean him up, right? I even seen a post that say, would you sign a Thug for $1 million chain? Come on, gang. A chain? You think we in slavery, you want us to sign for a chain? But listen, a lot of young niggas out there right now, they'll sign for a chain. It don't got to be $1 million chain. It could be a Moissanite chain. It could be any type of chain. They don't care as long as they got something around their neck. But let me tell you something. If you got a chain around your neck, it need to be copper. I mean, I know mine ain't copper. It's diamonds and shit like that because, you know, I got to vibrate low sometimes, right? I got to come to this real world here, right? But I leave, right? The problem is people don't leave this world. They stay in this world. And my problem is with artists is, okay, cool. I created this music. Thug, you created it. It's yours. And then you're going to give it away for something you cannot own and something you cannot control, like that money. What that money backed by, Thug? Hey, yo, Thug, ask yourself that question. I heard the new song say you got this money, you got millions, you're going to spend it on your mama and your daughter and your wife. But guess what, Thug? You ain't got neither of that, right? You don't understand. You got to accept responsibility, and you won't accept responsibility and realize that you have too many attachments, right? You still attached to baby. Right? You calling the wham, you begging another man to pick up the phone. Who begging another man to pick up the phone? Stop playing with me, gang. Listen, it's like this, right? I'm gonna keep it real, right? Or keep it fake, whatever, because ain't no real or fake, right? That's kind of like duality. But I'm gonna keep it as real as I possibly can. Because Thug say he keep it real and he's snitching, but I'm not snitching. Well, I'm kind of is snitching. Because I'm telling y'all exactly what's going on in the industry. I'm exposing all their tricks. So yeah, I'm a snitch. But I'm not a young Thug snitch, right? But I'm not in denial about my snitching, right? But here's the thing, and I want everybody to understand this, right? And really look at this, right? So he get out of jail, tapes leak, right? Tapes leak, promo already set up, videos already made with the audio on TikTok. You know how long it takes for audio to upload to TikTok just to be able to use? You know how long it takes for a song to go through distro just to be able to use? So it ain't no leaked, because it's leaked. How is it leaked? Because it's leaked, ready to make money. Stop playing on me. It's on all the distros. You can stream it everywhere. You can get it everywhere. That means somebody uploaded it. And uploading don't mean leaked. Right? Leaked is when it's on YouTube and alone. But you can find it everywhere. That means that's the industry, right? And guess what? The industry don't really know what they're doing, but they know what they're doing. They're trying to send Thug back to jail, right? Because he just got violated, right? Y'all don't even know this, right? A motion just went in and said Thug is hurting the chances for witnesses and new cases that they building, right? And who he been talking about since he been out? He been talking about what? Baby, get back to me. Yeah, 'cause I heard the case is building on Baby. Yeah, I heard the case is building on Baby, and Thug trying to go undercover, right? And get under the covers too, trying to get, oh shit, he want to go undercover and get under the cover. He want to go under the cover and go undercover. Yeah, he a secret agent. No, I'm for real though. Just bottom line is this, right? I'm just gonna be honest, right? Thug knows that Baby's under investigation. They know it. Baby changed his name. Why do you think they changed the name from 4PF? But let me tell Baby this, Baby, changing your name won't help. It's like somebody going on the internet when they realize they're about to get caught and start deleting all the bad stuff from the internet. You dumb. Everything you post on the internet stays like everything stuck in the firmament. It can't get out. So once you post it on the internet, it's stuck. Because I don't think y'all understand that everything is recorded. So you think you deleted it, you ain't actually deleted it. So you can't delete nothing from the internet and you can't delete nothing out the simulation. Everything that stays here is here because it's all computerized. We live in a computer. A lot of people don't know. But they're taking over the game, man. They're taking over the game anytime they're taking these rappers' lives and they making them do things they normally wouldn't do, right? Who knows? Them tapes can be fake, right? Them tapes can be fake because there's no sitting down. We see no video to go with the audio. And AI is good. But they tell Thug don't say nothing. It's your humiliation ritual. You got to get, it's like getting jumped back in, right? So I'm not really sure that the tapes is real. I'm not really sure that anything is real because Thug sound adamant about not snitching, right? So maybe that's real. Maybe all this is a smear campaign designed to take Thug up, right? Because they already knew they had they ducks in a row. Because the moment Thug, everybody saying he's snitching, you got a million videos coming up saying he not by people that you wouldn't even expect to even listen to Thug. White people, green people, girls, boys, everybody was talking about Thug ain't snitch. Only person that was saying he was snitching was the people in the streets, right? But it shows you the streets don't hold no weight. The streets never held no weight. Because you know what the streets gonna do? They gonna take the side of the most popular answer, right? The more people that say Thug not the rat, the more people in the trenches gonna believe he not a rat. All they gotta do is do that because everybody been trained to do that since a kid. Since a kid, you've been trained to go with the Joneses. Yeah, you've been trained to do what everybody else has been doing. That's why all the girls dress the same and all the YNs got the same ski mask on, right? Everybody is the same and everybody think they different. And that's the biggest problem, right? So the problem really is not Thug snitching. The problem is the industry and its tricks and how they keep on playing them on y'all, right? Because for some reason, I think y'all think that Glorrilla really don't like Thug. They probably was together in the studio when the song was made. A lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know the industry and its tricks and how it really go, man. But if you do know, you need to like, share, and comment, right? And when you comment, tell me any topics y'all want to talk about when it comes to the music. I'm going to break it down. Because y'all know the industry is back door, right? But before we get out of here, we got to tell you this, right? Saratoga water, right? You got to get the best water. If you're going to drink water, why drink water that's in a plastic bottle, right? Because water in the plastic bottle hold dead memory, right? So you got to make sure when you're drinking water, your water is high vibrational, gang. Like you a car, say you a car, and like you need to put some gas back in you. You ain't gonna put that cheap gas in you because you're gonna start running messed up, right? So you gotta do the same thing with your body when it comes to the water. You gotta put the good water back in you. Saratoga water is the best water you could possibly drink because it's alive and bottled at the source, gang. And when it's bottled at the source, it gotta be preserved, right? And they come in a blue bottle that's even more crippers on GDBD Vice Lord, on Crip on Blood. Hold up.
Try again. On eHarmony, you get smart profile questions that make your personality shine, great conversations.
And it quench the thirst. You got all the electrolytes in it, everything in it. What I like doing in the morning when I do drink it, right? I open the top and I put a dab of salt in it, right? Because that'll make it a little bit better, right? Especially when you're going out and you grounding and stuff like that, right? But listen, everybody just need to know this, right? The industry itself is a game, is a trick, right? They take whatever you own and they give you what you don't own in return, right? And they do that just like they've been doing that for a long time. So I'm gonna explain to y'all exactly what's going on, right? So back in the days in slavery, they used to be house niggas, right? They used to take these house niggas, they put them in the house and they put them on good clothes. And back then, everybody that did clothes, they signed their clothes, right? So all the white people signed their clothes with their name on it, right? So you just give them these clothes with their name on it, and they just send them outside and let them tell the other niggas what to do. And the other niggas thought they was famous, right? And a lot of people don't know this, right? And that's the same thing that carry on and hold on today. They bouncing these rappers in front of y'all, and y'all think they famous. But if you go outside of your comfort zone, you're going to realize nobody know them but you, right? And it's kind of like a trick. I know y'all think they big and they big superstars, but ain't nobody no big superstars, gang. Everybody is superstars to the trenches, right? They make sure that this don't come on their TV, on their channel, on their radio station, right? It ain't gonna get up in their algorithm, right? It's gonna be targeted to the people that it is targeted to because they changed the algorithm. Now the algorithm only show what you think, right? So whatever you think all day is what you show you. So ain't no white people running around thinking about Sexy Red, and no white people running around thinking about Baby, and the white people running around thinking about Thug. So the stuff stay pushing to us. That a lot of people don't know because your brain controls what you get, right? Listen, so I want everybody to know this, right? You got to understand, if you're trying to get in the music industry, you need to own your stuff, right? Because if you own your stuff, they can never own your stuff. So you set it up right before you get your deal, you can kind of like do a deal, right? Because a deal should be done business to business, right? See, if Young Thug would have did that business to business, he could have still used Young Thug. But he did name to name, and then he put Wise Tail under that. So now they own him and they own Wise Tail, right? Because he did business backwards. He did business wrong. And a lot of people that's in business doing business wrong, like him 500. And listen, not to get out such, but him 500 do business wrong. Like, bro, why would you put the credit cards in your name? Stop playing on me. You a business, right? You know about the trust, right? You know about all this extra-radical, I don't know all the big-ass words, but I know not to put my money in my name. Stop playing on me. That's the problem. Everybody on the internet want to look like they not, and they want to act like they not, just so they can shit on their own people. That's what I got, mama. So you want to look better than y'all, so you want to act like you got the stuff together, but in real life, it's not together. But I'm going to tell you what somebody told me. Shit, it feel good to have $106,000 worth of debt. At least you know you spent it. I was like, oh, because some people would never get $163,000 worth of debt. So him 500, you did something with that one. But, man, come on, gang. If you were rich, you wouldn't have that ugly wife. Right? I heard she looked like a pig. I heard she really ugly. And come on, gang. You rich. You could have bought a new one. Oh, you wasn't rich. You was fake rich. Right? You was just like Young Thug. Run around lying about your life, capping about your life. And that's what everybody do. Everybody run around capping about their life, right? But I hit up him 500, right? I said, him 500. Yo, come to the podcast. He put me in a group with a white dude, like, yeah, Jonathan, this Unc right here, put us on the list to go to the podcast.